Welcome to today's edition of Lean Talk. Special thanks to our sponsor EMS Consulting Group and our esteemed guest, world-famous consultant Carina Sullivan. My name is Lucy B. Lean.
Lucy, it's so great to be here. I'm a huge fan of your show.
Thanks. It's an honor to have you on the show. As to the format of the show, I will be asking a series of questions related to leadership and lean or operational excellence. Let's get started. As a world-famous lean consultant, tell us about the first things you talk about with a potential client looking to begin a lean transformation.
Lucy, that's a great question. At EMS Consulting, we've been in business for 20 years as of 2023. We've seen it all in multiple industries, from tech to healthcare to life science to banking and insurance. There are many common threads, but the most important thing before you begin a lean transformation is to ensure that the CEO and the executive team understand what it's all about and are willing to take the leap. They need to know that dabbling in lean doesn't work. You need to jump in completely and be persistent in your pursuit of lean. You also need to know that your people are key.
Great. Can you talk more about the idea that you can't dabble in lean? What do you mean by dabbling?
Well, a lot of companies want to just engage us to use the tools of lean. Do kaizen events, take some training for key individuals, but they don't really want to change the company culture. Lean is a new paradigm, a new culture. It requires engagement from all employees, from the front lines to the CEO. We want to make sure our potential clients understand that.
Yes. That's great stuff. You mentioned that people are key. Can you elaborate?
Of course. Lean is a change in culture, right? That means a change in how people think and operate. A change in the way people relate to one another. With lean, we are trying to create a culture of problem solvers. We want everyone to think in terms of problem solving. Meaning, how do I define the problem? What do I know about it? What more information do I need before I can move on to determining causes or critical factors? If you can change the culture of an organization so that everyone is a problem solver, you've got something. In a non-lean organization, people tend to jump to solution. People tend to band-aid things. You might call it firefighting. In a lean culture, everyone is working toward a common set of goals, and we're using our problem-solving process to continually improve toward our goals.
Awesome. I really wanted to talk about problem solving and kaizen today. Can you talk more about how to make problem solving part of the culture?
I'd be glad to. Let me ask you a question first. It might seem a bit weird. Lucy, let's suppose you wanted to create a culture of really good automobile drivers. How would you approach that?
I guess if I wanted to create a culture of really good drivers, I would need to have everyone practice a lot.
Great point. So, to create a culture of problem solvers, we need to have everyone practice. Make a habit out of good problem solving. In order to do this, we recommend the improvement and coaching kata approach developed by the great Mike Rother. Incidentally, Mike Rother doesn't get enough credit in the lean world as he deserves. He was responsible for bringing the value stream mapping methodology to us as well as the kata approach. He's the real deal. Let me give you a quick rundown on the improvement and coaching kata. The idea is to give each learner or problem solver an interim target condition to work toward on the way to the larger challenge. Using the problem-solving process, they perform PDCA experiments toward the target condition, learning along the way. Their coach's job is to dialogue with them daily as they experiment to help them learn. As they continue in this, they become more seasoned over time. You can grow the entire organization's capability this way. Eventually, you will have an unstoppable machine.
Carina, thanks so much. I'm a huge fan of Mike Rother myself and I'd love to keep going, but I'm afraid we're out of time. I hope we can get you back on our show to talk more about this approach. So, folks, that's our show for today.